Hey, everyone.
Welcome. It's so good to have you here. This is fun.
It is very fun.
Yeah.
You go first.
I'm going to go first. I'm Russ, Rosen. This is Sandy, my wife, and we run Bez Arts Hub, and we're thrilled to partner with Farawayland Entertainment and SongStage to do this very cool thing, a hybrid event with an audience, with you folks here, and then folks in the virtual world, which is really fun.
Yeah, we're really
Welcome.
glad that you're willing to try this out with us. This is actually the first that we've held a public event since COVID. So we're really glad that you're here to be our guinea pigs. We think it's going to be a great evening. So first of all, we want to acknowledge that we are on the traditional and ancestral unceded territories of the Matsqui, Kwantlen, Katzie, Semiahmoo First Nations, and we're very thrilled that they permit us to be here, so bravo. And then otherwise, we just want to make a really quick mention that we're going to continue to have events like this throughout the fall. If this works out well, we're going to continue to do this with the likes of Sherry Elrick, Jim Burns, Marcus Mosley, Dustin Bentel. Keep an eye on our website for all those folks that will be coming through here. And one other little housekeeping detail. This half of the room, we're going to encourage you to use the bathrooms upstairs, except for those who can't use the stairs. And it is a one-way stairway. So if you spot somebody coming down the stairs, wait till they come by, and then you can go up. This half of the room, there are bathrooms behind here.
Top secret.
So, top secret. And otherwise, we are really thrilled to have SongStage be our first event here. There are amazing artists this evening. You're going to be in for a real treat. And we're going to introduce you to the host for this set, Ivan Boudreau. And we thank you so much for coming.
Yay.
Have a great evening.
Thanks, Russ and Sandy. Thanks. My name's Ivan Boudreau, originally from Nova Scotia. SongStage is a production that I've been running around the Lower Mainland for several years. It's based on the Nashville In the Round series, and if you've ever watched the TV show Nashville, they often film at the Bluebird Cafe, which is where that sort of situation, that sort of system was developed, where you have multi-songwriters all sharing. So I'll introduce everybody. We will take turns. I'll start. We'll go around once. We'll go around the second time. And then we're going to have a short intermission where there'll be some other things where if you need to get up and use the washroom or that, there'll be three other writers coming up to take care of set number 2. So we're not going to talk too long because some of the songwriters, especially me, I tend to tell long, rambling stories. So we're going to try to keep everything really succinct and start. So the first song I'd like to do is kind of a song that was inspired by two things: by my crush on Emmylou Harris, who I've been a fan of since I was a teenager. And the search for a relationship that where she had with a wonderful songwriter named Graham Parsons. So it's called Be My Emmylou. Actually, I should introduce everybody first, and then we wouldn't have to do that. So, my bad. My guests this evening: Lisa Nicole, Chris Ronald, Pat Chessel, and our very special guest on steel guitar and guitar, Brian Nicholl, who will be on both sets. So with that, I'll go into my my lament, my relationship lament.
I've been looking for an angel who could sing like an ocean breeze, hold a note so perfectly it'd understand a fool like me. Perfect two-part harmony, passion for the words. Journey started long ago, full of lessons learned. Gladly share the stage to hear your melodies. Each time we'd sing a love song, eyes would look at me. I thank my lucky stars for guiding me to you. I could be your Graham Parsons, you could be my Emily. If I find that angel, I'd celebrate her with a song about the first time I heard her voice, how I had to sing along. I felt the strength in the song she sang, called out from her soul, shelter from the hard times that every singer knows. I'd gladly share the stage, hear your melodies. Each time we'd sing a love song, your eyes would look at me. I thank my lucky stars for guiding me to you. I could be your Graham Parsons, you could be my Emily. Maybe we'd play in concert halls, maybe play in bars. As long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. Could be driving down a highway, singing to the radio, smiling at our good fortune as we head to our next show. Gladly share the stage, hear your melodies. Each time we'd sing a love song, your eyes would look at me. Thank my lucky stars for guiding me to you. I could be your Graham Parsons, you could be my Emily. I could be your Graham Parsons, you could be my Emily.
Thank you so much. Over to you, Lisa.
That was beautiful. I'm trying not to get emotional here. It's been like a long time since I played an actual live audience in front of me. I was on a tour across Canada, one of my biggest publicity tours when COVID happened, and I was on my way to the morning show in Toronto when my publicist said, "You gotta go home." So this is a song that I was promoting, and it's super special to me. I wrote it down in Nashville. I was living down there, and my partner, he's always lived at home, which is Trail, BC. And he always waits for me to come home. Long times, 3 months, 6 months, you know, a long time. So this one's called Wait on Me. 3 a.m. You're all alone with the TV, wondering where I am. 3 days gone, don't know when I'll be back again. Babe, what can I say? You knew right from the start something's inside of me, telling me to chase this dream. Now I'm on my way. There's just one thing I pray. Wait on me, wait on me. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but you're the only one that makes it all worth playing. Baby, wait on me. I'm in Arkansas in a little down bar, was a sold out show. Now I'm packing up the car, I'll be back before too long. Wait on, wait
Wait on me, wait on me. I know there ain't no song that's gonna make or break me, but you're the only one that makes it all worth playing. And baby, wait on me. And tell me, however far I roam, you'll never let go of me, until it all hits home. It's a chance worth taking. Wait on me. Wait on me, baby. Wait on me, wait on me.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to share a new song. I've had 5 months to come up with one, so it's called Old Lover. Sweethearts never meet on sidewalks these days, as did me and you. Say you'll see me on a weekend morning, same old rendezvous, same old rendezvous. And don't you worry about the clothes you're wearing as you leave your room. Just bring your laughter and your conversation. We'll spend the afternoon, spend the afternoon. Old lover, I'm not looking for a second chance. Years older now, I wouldn't get a second glance. You are the one that got away. Old lover, how about another good old day? We don't have to trip the light fantastic, and never mind the bars. Arm in arm, we'll talk away the evening underneath the stars, underneath the stars. And there are no regrets and no hard feelings, no amends to make, just two soulmates on a weekend morning, just for old time's sake, just for old time's sake. Old lover, I'm not looking for a second chance. Years older now, I wouldn't get a second glance. You are the one that got away. Old lover, how about another good old day?
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to do the title track off my upcoming album, which started kind of right before everything went down here back in February or March. And this is one I co-wrote with Ivan, actually. And Brian Nicholl from Ballymena, Northern Ireland, is going to join me on this one. Little tune called The Road Not Taken. 2, 1, 2, 3. I love it in this friendly West Coast city, singing songs and doing what I do. I got a life I know many envy, but oh so often I still think of you. I remember rainy Thursday evenings, your shining eyes and long blonde hair, sipping down on pints of plenty and breathing in the cold harbor air. She never complained about her shoes being wet. She just liked the sound of the rain. I'm happy with my life, there's no mistaking, but I'll always think about the road not taken. There's many nights I think about my whole love. No amount of time could erase the very moment when I first saw her, when I looked into her St. John's face. I always thought those nights would last forever, but we both know that they don't last. 'Cause even the richest man in the world ain't rich enough to buy back his past. She never complained about her shoes being wet. She just liked the sound of the rain. I'm happy with my life, there's no mistaking, but I'll always think about the road not taken. But life has carved for me a different path now, and she will always be the one that got away. But what I'd give if I could just go back now and find that girl and steal her heart away. She never complained about her shoes being wet. She just liked the sound of the rain. I'm happy with my life, there's no mistaking, but I'll always think about the road not taken. Yeah, she never complained about her shoes being wet. She just liked the sound of the rain. I'm happy with my life, there's no mistaking, but I'll always think about the road not taken. Hey.
All right. Well, you got a little bit of a glimpse of 4 different styles, and you're going to get 3 more in the second set. So I've been a passionate I've been a career musician for over 5 decades, mostly as a bass player, sideman, and all the while just kind of paying attention to songs and how they're written, and good ones and bad ones. About 3 years ago, my life took a really 180-degree turn for the better. And if you've seen any of the documentaries on bands and music, you know somewhat a little bit of the lifestyle that most of us have led at one time or another. And this song, it's interesting how songs come. This one started with a little bit of a poet friend of mine that I met about 10 years ago. Actually, Chris and I both met him around the same time, from Boston, where I grew up. And he had posted on Facebook, he's an avid poster, and he posted 8 lines of a bunch of words, a stanza, and it just really hit me. This was almost 3 years ago, and I knew that had to be a song, so we partnered up with another fella, and this is the one. It's called These Steps.
There's a beaten path those who've come before down this hard, hard road, never knowing what's in store, better or for worse. When each day is done, I'll walk away with my heart, this mended one. It's in these steps I take that I find peace. In these steps I take, I will let go of sorrow and lay my head down. With the moonlight's grace I'll reach across, touch tomorrow. There's a broken clock on the table by my bed. Time keeps moving on like the life I could have led. Things I should have done, words I should have said, all in the past. There's better days ahead. It's in these steps I take I find peace. In these steps I take, I will let go of sorrow, lay my head down. With the moonlight's grace I'll reach across, touch tomorrow. Friends that I have lost, gone before their time, victims of bad choices they couldn't leave behind. Treasure all their memories every passing day, 'cause I've moved on to a better place. It's in these steps I take I'll find peace. It's in these steps I take I will let go of sorrow, lay my head down. With the moonlight's grace I'll reach across, touch tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
I just want to thank Angela for inviting me out here tonight. Thank you. And this next song I wrote both these last songs down in Nashville with Dave Panish, who I was doing a songwriter round just like this, and he was in the round, and he sang my favorite Keith Urban song, Without You. And after the songwriter round, I asked him if we could write together, and we wrote these two songs that I'm playing tonight. And this one's called Count on You, and it's about my partner, how you always have that one person in your life you can really count on. And if anybody does want to check out my music, it's Lisa Nicole music, and I love that.
Monday blues, nothing brand new. Paychecks late and the rent's past due. Just another knife stuck in your back, another loan that you can't pay back. On the bad days, you always call to make it okay, okay. You come over right away, you light up the room when you walk in. You say it out without talking. I can count on you to make it all okay. You see the good in the bad news. You got the arms that are on to take it from a girl. Everything in my world goes wrong. up in the grind, front page, troubled times. She's got a Bible, he's on the run. Everybody's out to get someone. These are dark times, dark times. If I had you close to me, I'll be alright, alright. I can count on you to be my light up the room when you walk in. You say it all without talking. I can count on you to make it all okay. You see the good in the bad news. You've got the arms that are on to take it from a girl when everything in my world goes wrong. I can count on you. You can count on me too. Count on you. I'll never steer you wrong, never steer you wrong. When love is what I need to carry on. Take it from a girl when everything in my world goes wrong. I can count on you. Whoa. You light up the room when you walk in. You say it all without talking. I can count on you to make it all okay. And you see the good in the bad news. You've got the arms that are on to take it from a girl when everything in my world goes wrong. I can count on you. You can count on me too. Count on you. You got the love I lean on to. Count on you. You can count on me too. Count on you. Thank you.
Well, for a period in my earlier music career, I did my share of busking, and so I had a deep well to write a song for buskers, and so yeah, occasionally, you know, I end this song and people just spontaneously throw money at me, and I've actually been asking for a plexiglass shield for some time, and finally, I don't understand though, because you all have one. Do you have the same problem? This is called The Busker. He's the master of the cover, 50 ways to leave your lover, la 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 la, and all that jazz. Living, breathing jukebox, poster boy for Hard Knocks, but a memory full of songs ain't all he has. For he's a wizard with a pen, and he's picked it up again like in the days when musicians still got paid. But he hasn't made a dime since he put it all online, giving everyone the choice to take or trade. He can't rely on wages, just the kind support of strangers, and a voice to sing a favorite melody. Though he had to check it past every bottle, every glass, knows he's had his lion's share of misery. But he always has a smile for every captivated child. Seems like they're the only ones who understand that he's not in search of pity and $1 for a ditty, spare exchange to get to see a one-man band. Whoa, whoa, the busker wears his heart upon his sleeve. Some words are tasting bitter, but he's not about to leave. And he's trying not to show the disappointment on his face. Think about the days, gold and silver line the bottom of his case. So there's no need to begrudge him, worst of all prejudge him, 'cause he's just another guy with bills to pay. And if you can spare a loony, better still a toonie, compensate him for his music, civil play. Yes, if you hear a great street singer and you feel the urge to linger, toss a coin, make a wish, then move along. For your money will go far if you wish upon a star that you never live a day without a song. Whoa, whoa, the busker wears his heart upon his sleeve. Some words are tasting bitter, but he's not about to leave. And he's trying not to show the disappointment on his face. Think about the days, gold and silver line the bottom of his case.
Thank you.
I can do another one that's going to be on my new album. And we recorded the bed tracks for it back in January, so we'll have it out soon. And we were lucky enough, Ivan was there too, and the day of the recording, we were recording in Warehouse Studios, and who walks in but Mr. Brian Adams himself as we were recording these, so that was kind of a neat experience. And this is one that Ivan and my brother and I co-wrote, and it's called A Rose and Broken Windows. Well, we always did our own thing, and temperatures began to crawl. Left with no one ever looking, Rose began to crawl the walls. Ignored the rose and cracked the windows. Us who saw but did not speak, oblivious to pretty flowers. Silence caused the rose to weep. Did our brashness cause you sorrow, or make your heart disdain? Was it coldness or cold weather that cracked the window pane? And other flowers, they may wither, but true beauty never grows. My memory bleeds like broken windows, because I'm still in love with Rose. Some flowers still bloom when neglected, and Rose looked radiant by spring. She held her breath and looked so lovely till the man came with the ring. Oh, prettiest of flowers, would you forever take my hand? But broken windows can't be mended, and Rose couldn't understand. Showered with affection, Rose turned towards the sea. Did she gaze through broken windows and somehow think of me? And other flowers, they may wither, but true beauty never grows. My memory bleeds like broken windows, because I'm still in love with Rose. Oh, fairest of the flowers, you made me want to sing, but silence is louder than true words. I know I see pictures pass before me of Rosen artificial light, half smiling or half frowning, roses far off Newfoundland life. And my memory won't forgive me, 'cause I'm quickly growing old. Forgive the broken windows, 'cause I'm still in love with rose. And other flowers, they may wither, but true beauty never grows. My memory bleeds like broken windows, because I'm still in love with rose. Other flowers, they may wither, but true beauty never grows. Please forgive the broken windows, because I'm still in love with rose. I'm still in love with rose.
Pat Chessel, Chris Ronald, Lisa Nicole, and our special guest, Brian Nicholl. I want to thank Angela for inviting SongStage to her event. This is her crazy idea. And for Sheldon and Eric, who are doing our sound, both to live in the house and live streaming. And a great big thanks to Russ and Sandy from the Bez Arts. If you've not on their email list, please get on it, because they have some great acts here, and eventually the room will be able to house up to 100 people, where they've done Jim Burns and Barney Bentall and those kind of things. So they have some great acts. We're going to clear the stage. The next set of songwriters is going to come up. There's about a 10-minute, I think, intermission that we can clear, and then we'll continue with our live performance. And I'm not sure what the instructions were for the people here, but just be, as what's that, the cartoon character, be very, very careful. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Everyone having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Whew. Well, this has been quite the adventure. This pandemic has really sent everyone for a sideways lean, I'd say, or loop. But we're going to make it, right? We're going to get through it together, and I'm so excited to see everybody showing up for the in-house show. There's people on stream right now. Hello, everybody. I've been chatting with you the first set. Thank you so much for hanging with us. So I'm just going to take a minute and introduce these two gentlemen to my left. So right here is Jason Cooper. Jason is a great songwriter, singer, guitar player. He started very, very young, playing with his dad. Did you play with him mostly, like, on the road?
Not so much, no.
No.
We started out together,
Yeah.
branched out.
Right. And your dad still has a active
He's still kind of, he's
show
been
going. Yeah, he's
kind of shut down a little bit with the COVID too. But
yeah, right.
yeah, he turns the big 80 next
80.
month. So
Yeah.
still playing.
He's active at the Adelphi and Merritt. Has a regular show there, Gary Cooper. So yeah, Jason's been in the industry a very long time. And on the very end is Jay Gavin. Now Jay is a treat. He's the real deal. We had some time in Nashville together. He loves his honky tonks, his country music. He's an excellent songwriter and singer and guitar player as well. And I'm just really excited to be here playing music. Yeah, it's super fun. My name is Angela Harris. I have a business called Farawayland. I'm also active in the music side of things. And I just thought it was worth pulling us all together and seeing if we could make a hybrid concert work. And it's working. So that's very exciting.
Here's Angela.
Whew.
Yeah.
I put out an album a few years ago. One of the songs on that record is called Choose. So I'm going to kick off this set, and then we'll just go down the line, do a couple songs for you, and then at the end, we're going to call up the first set, and we're going to do a finale for you. And so I thank you for being here. What we have here is a tangled mess, weighing heavy on our chest. Pack it around, let it go. Oh, you know, you gotta choose. We all make mistakes, and that's the truth. Learning from them is the best we can do. Empty the cup or fill it up. Oh, you know, you gotta choose. We put a crack in it, choose. Bent it and twisted it, choose. And then we broke it, choose. Choose to forgive. Oh. Giving is not giving up. It's having the courage to own your part. Giving the past or turn the page. Oh, you know, you gotta choose. Choose. We put a crack in
to the forgive. Oh,
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to try one. What the heck here? Believe it or not, this song's about 3 days old, I think. What day is it? Is it Saturday? Saturday. Wednesday, I just finished this song up. It was inspired by my folks. They just celebrated 62 years of marriage. Anybody been married that long out here? Not quite. How about 40 or 50? No, not that long. Young crowd. Tough crowd.
My parents made 50.
Did they make 60?
Yeah,
50?
yeah. We celebrated that a few weeks ago.
Right on. That's cool. That's a long
It's
time.
a long time.
It is a long time. And this is, like I say, it was inspired by them. I've been together 20. That's a long time, too.
That is.
25 is a life sentence, isn't it? Anyway, this goes out to everybody that's been together for quite some time and still like each other. It's called Since We Said I Do. Baby, hold me close, don't ever let me go. I'll whisper in your ear, I still want you so. How we found each other, heaven only knows. So come and hold me tight and please don't let go. I really want you to know I've never been with anybody who makes me feel the way you do. Your memory make me want to shout out, I'm still in love with you. We're both going through the motions like we did when love was new. Only it's been years since we said I do. You still look at me like you did back then. More than just two lovers, we're the best of friends. Kids grow up fast, time sure does fly. So many years together, baby, you and I, with a love that'll never die. I've never been with anybody who makes me feel the way you do. You know you make me wanna shout out, I'm still in love with you. We're both going through the motions like we did when love was new. Only it's been years since we said I do. I can't imagine life without you. I don't know how I'd carry on after all these years together. I couldn't stand to be alone. Never been with anybody who makes me feel the way you do. You know you make me wanna shout out, I'm still in love with you. We're both going through the motions like we did when love was new. Only it's been years since we said I do. Since we said I do. Since you and I said I do. That's so new, I don't really even know it yet.
Awesome, man.
Thought I'd try it for you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Sounded great.
Jay,
Okay, I don't really have a story about this song. It's gonna come out in a compilation soon, but if you don't mind, maybe singing along. You guys want to sing along? I'll tell you some lyrics. You guys into that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the chorus is, there's blood on the radio, there's suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV man said we'd be better off dead. So, there's blood on the radio, suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV man said we'd be better off dead. So they just got to sing that part with me. Okay, now we'll try it now. Everything okay? Ooh, fancy mic. Y'all remember the words? There's blood on the radio. Suitcases out in the lawn. The TV man said we'd be better off dead. And that's David Attenborough I'm talking about. So there's blood on the radio. Suitcases out in the lawn. The TV man said we'd be better off dead. He did. There's blood on the radio, suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV just said we'd be better off dead. When we all, the birds are all gone. Some roosters don't crow in the morning. Some things only come out at night. And the spiders and snakes hang around just to see if the man on the TV was right. And they're playing that song on the radio, one that they play all the time. And now everyone's singing and everything's fine. And that reminds me to pick up more wine. Put up for Brian Nicholl. There's blood on the radio, suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV man said we'd be better off dead. And we all better stay in our homes. But this old house don't feel like salvation. It's cold and lonely inside, and the devil needs no invitation. Yeah, I'll probably see her tonight. There's blood on the radio, everybody. Suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV just said we'd be better off dead. When the bees and the birds are all gone. Play one more time. There's blood on the radio, suitcases out on the lawn, and the TV just said we'd be better off dead. Thank you. When the bees and the birds are all gone. I threw Brian for a little trick there. Sorry, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so Sorry.
It's sure nice to hear people clapping. You know, I've been sitting around hearing my dogs paws together at home for quite some time now. It just doesn't. It's not the same. Yeah, a lot of woofing and barking and scratching. Hey, look at that! Oh, give yourselves a hand, you guys. Thanks so much for coming out.
All right, I just want to take a minute while I have the mic and just do a big thank you to our audio techs, our sound men. So we have Eric Reed up in the booth doing in-house sound. And we have Sheldon there doing the live stream sound. Yeah, they're amazing. We have Lucho Berzek directing the video and his crew members here. And of course the Bez, they're doing an awesome job and stepping out of their comfort zone, so thank them for doing that. And of course to all the performers for also, you know, taking a risk with this show, and to all of you for also taking a risk coming out. Thank you for coming. I wrote this next song about love. Love is very, very hard. You have to commit to it every single day. And cherish what you have and never lose sight of that. That's really a big lesson that I've learned. And love is also unconditional. There shouldn't be conditions with love, like I'll love you if you do this, or I'll love you if you are this way or that way. It really is just unconditional. And so I wrote this song called Still, and hope you like it.
I love this song.
Oh, good.
I know your secrets and your weakness. I know where your scars are and your bruises. But I love you. Yeah, I love you still. Met all your demons. I even faced some. I fought with you. I left you, and I cried with you. But I love you. Yeah, I love you still. There ain't nothing, there ain't no one that could tear you away from my heart. It's indescribable, it's unexplainable, but I love you. Yeah, I love you still. Na, 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 na.
Thank you.
Nice. Like that. Well, there's a true story. There's one line, a short line in this next song. It's true. It's kind of a little novelty tune I stumbled across. A few years ago, my son was a little younger, and he was in the booster seat behind me. We were driving along, and we stopped for gasoline at the Chevron gas station in Richmond. And we used to listen to a lot of country music, even when he was just young, driving along and stuff. As we were pulling away, he said, "Dad, he looked like Johnny Cash." I turned around, I said, "Who looked like Johnny Cash, son?" He said, "The guy pumping gas." I said, "Okay." So that's where the song came from. This song here is called Johnny Cash Pumping Gas at the Chevron. It goes like this, right? And it's he did look like Johnny Cash, actually. It's on all those stores you can get if you like it, and there's a hard copy up here. Goes something like this. We were stuck in traffic, my son and me, when he yelled out, "Dad, I gotta pee." It sounded like I had to think quick what to do. Well, just up ahead was a place to take him. I pulled into this old gas station. I figured, yeah, while we're here, we could fuel up too. Well, a man dressed in black walked up to me and said, "Hello, son, what's it gonna be?" I couldn't believe my eyes and my blood turned cold. Well, I handed him 2 shaky 20s. He looked at me and said, "Hey, buddy, you want your oil checked?" And I just stuttered, "Oh, no." He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. I had a double take to make sure my eyes really seen wrong. Well, I thought that I was dreaming when he said he'd been to Folsom. He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. As he was putting the cap back on the tank, I got to thinking, if this were a prank, it would be about the lowest thing this guy could do. Well, my son was walking back from the can when I regained composure and asked that man, "You know who you look like?" And he said, "Yeah, I do." He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. I had a double take to make sure my eyes were really seen wrong. I thought that I was dreaming when he said he'd been to Folsom. He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. Driving away in disbelief, my son looked confused when he said to me, "Dad, he looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. I had a double take to make sure my eyes were really seen wrong. I thought that I was dreaming when he said he'd been to Folsom. He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. I thought that I was dreaming when he said he'd been to Folsom. He looked like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. He looked just like Johnny Cash pumping gas at the Chevron. Irregular. Little goofy too. Thank you.
That's a good one. That's awesome. Wow. All right, well, this last song is a brand new song no one's heard yet. I guess Brian's heard it. I sent it to Brian. During COVID, I thought I was going to sit down and write a serious song that's going to save the world. And this is what I wrote. It's not serious and it's not going to save the world. Some folks like rock and roll. Some say it'll save your soul. Some folks like jazz. Some folks paint. Some folks get left behind. Some folks don't even try. Some folks are good folks. Some folks ain't. Some folks do cartwheels, some folks are Navy SEALs. Some folks ain't got no folks, teach 'em how to dance. Some folks are flying high, some folks ain't got no time. Most folks just getting by, waiting for their chance. New ways to recreate, increase growth and stimulate. Oh, how this life is great, but who's to blame? Stand around on burning coal, feed the world with jelly rolls. Everything is changing, but somehow staying the same. Some folks like cocktails, vodka and ginger ales. Some folks like a fine wine, some folks don't drink. Some folks don't take no lip, some folks got a kung fu grip. Some folks fly rocket ships in outer space. Some folks don't pay no mind, some folks fuss. Some folks take cash, and other folks you can't trust. New ways to recreate, increase growth and stimulate. Oh, how this life is great, but who's to blame? Stand around on burning coals, feed the world with jelly rolls. Everything is changing, but somehow staying the same. Some folks are Canadian, some folks Ukrainian, some live in France, some come from Spain. No matter where folks from, be kind to everyone. Them folks and you folks, they're all the same. New ways to recreate, increase growth and stimulate. Oh, how this life is great, but who's to blame? Stand around on burning coal, feed the world with jelly rolls. Everything is changing, but somehow staying the same. Everything is changing now, but somehow staying the same. Thank you. Thanks, Brian, for playing. Thanks, Angela.
You're welcome. So we're going to call up all the artists from the first set. So Ivan Boudreau, Pat Chessel, Lisa Nicole, and Chris Ronald. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming out.
And thanks, Angela, for thinking this outside the box, because we all were just chomping at the bit to be able to play in front of people. And thank you so much for coming, because it's really what makes us as musicians and singers. This is what we want, and we really appreciate those of you that are out there on the internet, safe in your homes and having your favorite beverage. But Angela's idea, when I first heard about it, I thought, this is a little bit unusual. But it's worked, and it's worked because you've come, and the Bez is here, and all of these wonderful singer-songwriters, and Brian,
crew.
And great crew, and Brian Nicholl. So.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish off with...
Can I say one thing, Ivan?
Sure.
I see Bez people. Remember the show? I see... Okay, no. I see Bez people.
Is that before my time?
That's before your time.
Before your time.
I got it.
Some of you get it. It was from a movie. It wasn't Bez People, but hey, what the heck? Works.
All right, we ready?
You bet.
Okay.
Someone told me long ago,
There's a calm before the storm. I know
it's been coming for some time.
When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. Come on.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day.
Yesterday and days before,
sun is cold, rain is hard.
I know, been that way for all my time.
Till forever on it goes.
Through the circle, fast and slow. I know,
I can't stop but wonder.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny day. Coming down on a sunny
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a really great night. Thank you for coming. We hope to bring you lots more music down the line.
Thank you.